there are 4 stages that it takes for that caterpillar to fly. And while in the process of that caterpillar growing, there's going to be friction. There's going to be things peeling away, the shell peeling away, where you can peel out of the shell, and wings come. And when the wings come, not quite ready yet, got to eat and set for a minute in this 3rd stage. But after he set for a minute in that 3rd stage, and that 4th stage, that's when that butterfly has the strength to fly. And so many of you're in the 3rd stage. You're in this 3rd stage where God just wants you to sit there. God wants you to sit there and eat. God just wants you to sit there and learn. God just wants you to sit there and grow. God just wants you to sit there and take up the word of God, take up his strength. Because the thing about it, when it comes to pressure, when it comes to pain, when it comes to trials and tribulation, Apostle Paul, he was vexed. He was tormented 3 times by a messenger. And even Apostle Paul went to God and asked God to take it away. God, take this thing away from me. Take it away. And God's response was, my grace is sufficient. That's what his response was. In all this pain that he was going through, God knew he was going through. But God knew that in the pressure, and God knew that in his pain, he was birthing. He was birthing something new. He was birthing wings. He was birthing something in him that will allow him and cause him to fly. And so this is where you're at in that 3rd stage. See, because in the next stage is the stage to fly. You're in the stage now to eat. You're in the stage now to learn. You're in the stage now to grow. You're in the stage now to be settled. It's just like I had this dream one time. And in this dream, I was in this cave. And I was wondering why I was in this cave. And what God let me know, God will let me know because it seemed like stuff was passing me by. But what God revealed to me was the cave, that in my trouble that I was going through, the cave was actually my covering. And the cave and the warfare that I was in, it was protecting me. It was protecting my mind, but also was protecting my eyes, and it was protecting my heart from the pollution that was on the outside of the cave. And so God kept me in that cave to protect me. But at the appointed time, he brought me out. And so many of you, God is protecting you. You think that God has been holding you back. You think that God has been punishing you. No, God has been protecting you. He's protecting your heart. He's been protecting your eyes. He's been protecting your spirit to an appointed time that he can bring you out when you're ready. Just like the men that followed David in the cave of Adullam. They went in the cave as mere men. But when they got out of that cave, when they came out of that cave, they came out with power. They came out as mighty men of valor. They came out with authority. And so you in that cave, you in that 3rd stage. And so what God is doing, God is shaping you. God is making you. It's just like being in the potter's house and the story of the potter. When the potter saw that the clay had some things in it, he looked at it and he broke it. He looked at it, he broke it, but he reshaped it. And if anyone know anything about ceramics, when you make something out of clay, when you shape it, but it's not done there, even though there's a certain look, there's a certain reflection, the next stage is to put it in the fire, is to put it in the kiln. And the purpose of the fire, however, that thing that the potter shaped, the heat and the fire will cook it still, will make it stay. And see, that's what God is doing. The fire and the pressure is making it stay. It's making your faith stay. It's making your joy stay. It's making your confidence stay. It's making your love stay. It's making your hope stay. It's making your dreams stay. That's what it's doing. It's making it stay. It's making you steadfast. It's making you immovable. It's causing you to get to a place where you have a testimony and confidence to know that regardless of what you go through, God is there. Just like David. David knew God.